Hello. Today I'm going to be giving you my rules to just help you get better cardio and just some helpful tips. And I just want to get right into it. I don't want to waste your time. Now, my first rule, my first good tip is breathing through your nose. Breathing through my nose changed my life when competing in jiu-jitsu, any sport. It will totally build your cardio. And a lot of people might be like, oh, breathing through my nose is really hard and I don't like it. Well, too bad. If you want to be at the best level, you need to breathe through your nose, right? And there are studies on this. When you're breathing through your nose, you are less panicked and your muscles aren't as panicked. I know it sounds like, oh, you're making stuff up. I'm really not. There's studies on this where you breathe through your mouth, your muscles get fatigued faster. It's very odd, and I've realized it with myself when I started breathing through my nose, and I don't get tired like while I'm competing. And it's always because, of course, I know when to rest now as I've gotten better, but I don't really get tired. I don't get like to the point where I'm gonna like pass out. I've never been like that. I guess I did when I was more of a beginner, but when I breathe through my nose, changed everything. And one thing that helped me breathe through my nose was my second tip, buying a mouth guard. Buying a mouth guard, of course, you want to protect your nice teeth, but at the same time, with buying a mouth guard, a lot of people complain about, oh, I can't breathe. My breathing is all messed up. It's because you're breathing the wrong way. You need to breathe through your nose. And a lot of people go, oh, breathe through your nose, out through your mouth. No. For me personally, I'm telling you what works for me. I breathe in through my nose, out through my nose. But I don't do it like that. As I'm grappling, I breathe like that to where you're pummeling. And it's like, very relaxed, even if I'm in a very intense situation, I try not to breathe through my mouth ever because I don't want my muscles to get fatigued. I always feel a certain level of composure, and that goes into my third tip. Always stay composed. You are never panicked. You are able to flow. You're able to flow like water. It's like swimming. You're pummeling for underhooks, like that's something that's helped me so much, is being in a playful state almost. And recognizing that you are composed. Even if someone takes you down, you'll just get back up. Like nothing matters to the point where even if you get put in a very dangerous choke, there are so many videos of me getting choked. And as you can see, I did not tap. Like there are many videos of me getting choked or me losing and me just not giving up because I'm composed. This is something that many UFC fighters have as well. As much as I hate to say it, I'm not a big fan. Marab, he stays composed, right? He was losing against Umar in the beginning. He loses beginning of his fights almost every time. Like, he always loses the first round. Guys like Dricus du Plessis, guys like Brandon Royval. Man, Brandon Royval is like the peak definition of just staying composed because he's actually fighting tonight, UFC 317. And of course, a lot of people are rooting for Van, but he's very composed in when you are composed, you don't let things discourage you. You're like Rocky. You keep moving forward. And when you're able to be composed in a match, you could be down 10 points. It doesn't matter. You could be down 1,000,000. Doesn't matter. Having composure is one of my best qualities, I think, when I'm competing, because I know I'm going to win. Like, it's a confidence thing. You need to have confidence and that composure of, even if I start losing in the beginning, I will make it work in the end. My fourth and final tip for you guys. You ready? Honestly, this one is one of my most important tips. I could tell anyone. I tell all the people I coach, I train, everyone. I tell everyone I ever associate with, go to open mats every Sunday or whenever an open mat is available. Open mats are such a big part in your psychology when you're competing as well, because you get so many extra rounds in competing every weekend. And don't go to your own gym's open mat. You can, but go to other gyms' open mats. Compete with all these other styles. I go to the local 10th Planet one by me, towards Chicago. I've trained with multiple UFC fighters. I've learned a ton from them. I've trained with multiple World Sambo champions, learned a ton from them, Like, when you get to train with all these different people, even if you are losing, right? You're still learning at open mats. That's when you want to learn. People go, oh, well, if you lose while you're competing, you're just learning. Rubbish. Horse. Garbage. Just don't listen to those people. Those people are professional losers. You do not listen to those people. You listen to me. You listen to me because I win. You listen to me. Listen, you need to learn at open mats. You win when you're competing. You do not lose. You win. Okay, of course, you could still learn when you're competing, of course. But my point is of all of this, why learn when you're competing? You're supposed to already have learned these things, right? You get those extra reps in, you get those extra matches, those dog fights at open mats, and then you go to a competition. I feel so confident. I'm like, oh, this is nothing compared to the Kyrgyzstani guy I trained with last Sunday. Those guys went to war with me, and I'm going against some dude pulling guard at my tournament? What? Like, when I compete, this wave of confidence hits me because my training partners at open mats are such a level above the people I'm going against at competitions, because the people I'm training with are UFC fighters. Like, you get that level of, oh, I can do this. I've trained with the best. I can do this. So those are my 4 tips for you guys today. Honestly, let me know if you guys want more. I tried to make it very fast, very compact. I don't want to waste your guys' time. So my 4 tips, right? Breathe through your nose. Most important thing ever. Buy a mouth guard. All right, buying a mouth guard helps you breathe through your nose, also protects your pearly whites, Third is composure. You need to be able to flow like water. Hit that flow state. If someone takes you down, it doesn't matter. You are not the nail. That nail won't go down. You are not a nail. You are flowing. Everything is up to you. You are composed, and nothing can stop you, all right? Number 4, train at open mats, all right? Training at open mats has helped me so much. It's made me so much better. It's made me a winner, all right? You need to get reps with other people outside of your gym to realize how good you are. And that's what gave me my confidence, was submitting people that I should never have been submitting and being like, whoa, I'm pretty good, Like, when you start doing that and you start going to other gyms, you're like, oh, wow. Like, either you're going to be like, oh, my gym is really bad and my training partners suck and that's why I suck and all these people at other gyms are killing me. Or if you train at a good gym like I do, you're going to go to another gym and be like, this is the easiest thing in the world. Like, what is this? And then you go to compete and you're like, whoa, like this, I'm running through everyone, That's what I hope for everyone watching this. I hope everyone watching this has the same moment that I did, because it gave me the most confidence in the world. All right. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I hope you learned something. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or if you have any video ideas. Let me know. I'm listening.